out there who's currently fighting dogs, that's not the right thing to do. Just read between the lines and understand that you're going to have a pet, you're going to have an animal, you need to treat it with the utmost respect. You know, do something more productive with your life instead of taking animals and conducting them in pointless activity.
That's from Michael Vick's new PSA with the Humane Society. He's back with me now. You've done lots of that stuff since you came back, and people say, good, you should do.
Right.
So I'm not going to overdo the credit for what I guess most people say is what the least you should be doing. What I'm interested in is how you felt when you came out of prison. Obviously a great day for you to get back with your family. There's a great passage in the book again when you're reunited with your daughter. You had actually seen for 6 months.
Yeah.
And before that, she'd just seen you through this perspex screen. What was that moment like for you?
You know, I was elated, you know, to get back home to my family, you know, more than anything. You know, when I was in prison, we struggled. And my family, you know, had to suffer through hardships that we never thought that we would have to endure. And, you know, to be home, to have an opportunity to make change, seeing my kids, you know, seeing my fiance at the time, you know, really gave me an opportunity, you know, to start to dream and believe again and have faith in, you know, that small subtle thing, and seeing them that day, you know, gave me a sense of hope.
When you saw your little girl, and you're honest enough to admit that she sort of wasn't quite sure
if this
was daddy or not. I mean, that's an awful moment for any father. Did you vow to yourself, you know, I'm never going to put my kids in this sort of position again?
Oh yeah, before I even got home, and I knew it was going to be that way, I could foresee it coming. You know, I said to myself that I would try to go each and every day, and I know it would be a struggle, and try to make the right decisions every day. And, you know, it's not going to be easy. You know, every day it's going to be a challenge, and, you know, I understand, you know, we're always going to be a work in progress as human beings. But my goal is to not let my kids down, most importantly, not let my family and myself down.
You got married 2 weeks ago to Kiara, your fiancé, the long-suffering fiancé, as the book makes clear. She stood by you, despite it all. What do you feel you owe her?
Everything. You know, I feel like, you know, she's been there for me. She's raised, you know, both of my daughters to the best of my ability. She's great with my son. She's a great confidant, my best friend, and you know, always, you know, guide me whenever I'm off track, whenever I'm thinking irrational. You know, she helped me to think rational.
And is it true the security alone for your wedding cost $300,000?
It's false. That's false.
I mean, that.
Who has the $300,000?
Who were you having as security? I mean, the Delta Force? What were you doing?
I mean, nah, that's absurd. That's absurd.
How do you feel about your celebrity status, good and bad? The fact that you're not just pursuing football, that you're a notorious celebrity.
You know, I'm so appreciative of my fans. You know, I'm appreciative of people who aren't my fans. People in general, when I'm just out in the public, who say, you know, my team is the New York Giants, but I still like you. You know, that means a lot to me. And it makes me want to be personable. It makes me want to write the book so everybody can get a chance to know.
Do you want to be liked again in the way you were before the dogfighting scandal, or is it more important to you to be understood better?
I think it's more important to be understood. You know, some people are going to like you, some people aren't. You know, just because of, you know, for certain reasons that are unexplainable. And I won't try to understand. But I think it's important that I'm understood and people understand in a sense why.
You were banned from owning a dog for 3 years, and I worked out as I walked into the studio today that expires now, this month.
Right.
Have you got a dog?
No, I haven't got one.
You gonna get one?
Maybe so. Being honest, being candid, and you know, I still deal with my kids each and every day, you know, and for the last 3 years, not being able to have a dog because of my acts. And I just don't think that's fair, you know. It may be something that's therapeutic in that for them. And I can't take that dream away from them. That's selfish on my behalf. You know, so, you know, gotta find a way to make it right. And, you know, I put everything in God's hands to make it right.
What type of dog would you get? You know, you got.
I mean, I would let them pick it out. Certainly wouldn't be a pit bull.
Michael, it's been fascinating talking to you. It's an extraordinary read, the book. It's a great story of a man learning his lesson. I believe everyone's entitled to a second chance in life, and I think that people that read the book will understand you better. And even by saying that, I'm going to get criticised by the people that don't think you deserve redemption, but I'm prepared to take that criticism. And also, I'm delighted to say that you helped me win £100 off Oprah Winfrey, because we had a bet, as people know about on Twitter, that I'd get to interview you before she did. Michael, thank you very much.